Vshojo scenario never ended, and there was like more situation happening. The drama never ended, and I see like Michi talking about it. So I want to just take a quick peek and see what happened. What's the girl yapping about? What's been going on?
The Vshojo issue, it's not really like, oh, that's the one thing, you know? Like, I feel like in the past couple of years, that's the thing. The V word, gasp. Like, when I started VTubing, everything was a hobby, and it was kind of like people that liked anime, people that wanted to perform, and people that wanted to sing and dance. They kind of come together, and then people that didn't want to show their face, right? They all come together, and boom, VTubing community. At that time, it was genuinely niche, and then it started growing, and then people started realizing like, oh, VTubing is kind of cool, and then the community started growing, people started supporting it more, and then that's when it started. The good and the bad. People realized that they could, you know, sustain themselves by doing what they love, which is VTubing. And then people in the community also...
Does she have a pachinko machine on stream? What is this? Is this gambling for viewers? Wait, can we gamble? How do I get this? I want you guys to gamble. That sounds funny.
At the same.
Because we love you. We don't care about the company.
Part of her subathon? Oh, we need this. Wait, you can have this for time? This is genius. Wait, you can pachinko the subathon time? Wait, that is so smart. We're doing that our next subathon.
You are Michi Mochievee head pat.
I appreciate that. But with this, it wasn't even about the leaving the company part. It's about how the company, well, how I left the company, right? Because with this, it's like a big trust broken kind of a thing, you know? So it's not really about the fact that I'm not part of it anymore. It's the fact that the exit was really fucking not good. Because not only did it break the trust of you guys, it also broke our trust too. So there's a lot of trust broken during that process, which arguably is not the smoothest. So ever since VTubing actually became like, oh, you can actually make money out of this, people started fucking using it. The good part is now people like me can live life doing what we love, which is very, very... I really appreciate it. The bad thing is there's a lot of people that are money hungry and they see this and they're like, oh, these VTubers who are not really the smartest, like they're literally here just for the fuck of it. Like this is their passion, they're having fun, they don't really think too much about it. And then they know that the community are also people that are just here to support them. Let's abuse that. And then I feel like in the past 2 years, we've seen a lot of people coming into light that are just kind of abusing this shit. The positive, we also see a lot of people that come into this.
I would even argue that there are more people out there in the Twitter space of VTubing that are more there to abuse you and be backstabby, jealous, and hateful than there are people that have good intention and have like an actual interest of creating good content. There's a difference between, oh, I want to stream and I think this is fun to play games on stream, and being passionate about creating content and making something that somebody will truly enjoy. They are two vastly, completely different things, because one is about you and one is about other. And I will say to somebody that just left the Twitter space for VTubing, and I basically hold myself in my own bubble and do my own thing with my friends and my community and stuff online. I think there are definitely a bigger spike of people that have bad intention than good intention in this space of content creators.
World just with...
And also another thing, VTuber itself, them talents are notorious for being fucked. They are being mistreated and misused by advertisers and companies so much. It's incredible, because a lot of them are young talents that doesn't really have any knowledge or prior knowledge to the outside space or any sort of like industrial space. They don't even know how to deal with any sponsorship or any type of business. So most of the time they get the lower bag of the end.
And passion, which is great. But yeah, I feel like in the last 2 years, even as a VTuber, I'm not saying this as I don't know. I used to be a VTuber watcher before I was a VTuber, right? So coming from that aspect, even I kind of started being like a little doubtful of, I don't know, the industry. Like, I'm a VTuber and all, but if I don't, that's why I don't really like to associate myself with like, oh, I'm big. Like, I don't look at my analytics. I don't make analytics public. I don't make anything public. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't about it. I'm not looking, as long as I can eat and pay my bills, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm not in here to be like, oh, I can be successful and a multi-millionaire. Like, if I I start thinking that way, or I start doing shit to kind of tailor to that, I feel like I'm gonna start attracting people that are gonna do that too, and I really don't want to do that. Cow Goes Moo, thank you for the 50 again. Oh my god, thank you, Cow Goes Moo. I really fucking appreciate it. Dio mio. No, like, I don't want to attract people that are going to see me and my community, like me and you guys, basically as just a money bag. You know what I mean?
News, and thanks on how my country bank works, I can no longer ask for a refund on the desk mat. Don't worry about it. Money comes, money goes. I gambled this time and lost. No biggie. Better luck next time.
Minus
for sure.
150.
Michi Mochi card still supporting you.
No, for people in that situation, that is why we are still fighting for the merch. Again, I'm not saying the merch is 100% not gonna be able to be shipped, by the way. There is still a chance. I can't guarantee it's not 100%, but we are still working really hard on it. So for those of you that's true, I really apologize, but please know we are working really hard. So hopage and prayage chat, we will still be able to send it.
Us in the face. So we're mad at the company and wanted to punch the company. It wouldn't make sense to want to punch you when you didn't punch us. No, it won't shake those thoughts. But yeah, you're all good girl. We love you and we still trust you fully.
I appreciate that, chat. I'm not saying the I'm not saying in that aspect. I'm mostly coming from like the company punch you in.
The fact that people can't get merch, the Vshojo just is still fucked up. It's, I think we'll never live it down. Like, it will be stuck forever. This is my biggest fear about doing merch, you know, like everybody had been like asking like for ages that I should do merch, but I'm like terrified. Like, doing merch is scary because like if something fucks up, like it's like people are not gonna get stuff, and like you're not getting your money back, right? So it's gonna be chaos. It is chaos. There's so many parts you need to deal with merch. You need to do the factory, the shipping. Like, there's a lot of things that are you got to deal with, and there can be a lot of issues, and it really sucks for these VTubers that have to have had fans that bought their merch, but it was bought through Vshojo, so Vshojo is not going to send any of the merch anymore. Like, this is just bad. It's bad. Like, I remember Vay, she had like a lot of merch, and she got it halfway done, not sent to her fans. She got it herself, and most of it wasn't even finished. Like, fucked up.
The face and then ran away, you know, and then like they kind of left people like me, like the talents, to have to be the public facing ones, like the talents and the managers and the ex-staff. We're kind of the ones to have to be the face, even though we're not the cause. We're literally the only ones still here, you know. So either way, it's not about like I'm not scared. I don't know how to word this nicely, so I'll do my best, but like my concern isn't that you guys don't trust me. My concern is like whether you trust anything at all. You know what I mean? It's like, this must have been a big hit for you. Like, y'all know that it's also a big hit for the talents, but that's already like a lot of people already spoke about it, bro. Like, a lot of talents have spoken about how they felt about it, etc. Me personally, I'm coming from a point where it's like, if I were you and I've been like supporting a talent and then it turns out this is what happened, I would still want to support the talent, but a part of me is still like a part of me still hurt. You know what I mean? I'd still be like, oh, that kind of sucked. It's not the talent's fault, but it still sucked, and I would still continue supporting it. But obviously there's like that feeling, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you feel
that. You're looking too much into it. People are not feeling that way at all. You're overvaluing the way viewers view things, and I don't know why you're doing it. Maybe you have a like misunderstanding of like how the relationship with it, like a viewer is, but like it sucks. Viewer sees this and this is pretty shitty, but they don't look at it that deeply into it. These are very like these are like concerns just that creator has and create themselves, because in the end of the day, the only problem you would have to worry about is the fact that you might have a struggle now selling. If you have a position, the only problem you can deal with are the ones that have bought something and they won't get it. Those are the situation they have to deal with. But as a viewer that don't consume, like sell, they just consume, like don't buy, they just consume. They don't have these concerns at all. It's a situation. They look at it, they have a negative reaction to it, but you are not at fault of any of it, so they won't really have any of those kind of reactions. May the thing, I'll link it up. Okay.
Way, but there's that feeling inside of you that it's
Don't you worry about us.
Kind of a thing.
We will be fine. Our faith in you is unshaken. You keep being you. We will have our justice one day, but as long as you're around, everything will be fine.
Yeah, where's Gun Run?
I'm still gonna be here with you, chat, and that's why like you guys made me feel very comfortable. So the last thing, like what? The least I could do for you is the same. Don't worry, I'm still gonna be here.
Start to question the legitimacy of Tubercore after the meltdown happened. Is what I'm guessing you mean.
Not just that. It's like it's not about about second guessing the legitimacy. It's just you
we trust
think.
Our trustful streamer. Trust me, if
That's a lot of
skins can do
trust
anything
in that
really well,
sentence.
it's trust. Wait.
But
that hurt is that particular merch is gone. So you know how to fix that. Remake new ones for us to buy.
We've been working on stuff. This time it'll be fully in our control. So if we do fuck up, it's fully in our control to fix it. So that's a plus point.
Yes. But not by you. But for you, I'll still be no buying any merch you come out with that I like regardless.
I'm gonna punch you in the
Trust
face.
in you is
Oh,
not
my eyes.
shaken at all.
Crazy.
Michi Mochievee head pat.
It's
Honestly,
not about that. I don't know how to word it.
Dove into
Let me
watching
think.
tubing this year, and after all the things that
Oh.
has happened, I did get very down about it. However, streamers like you have restored my faith in it. So thank you for fighting and promoting as much positivity as you do. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everything, Michi.
Here, I'll word it real quick like this, right? It's not about, I'm not scared about your trust to me. Let me pause DTS real quick so I can think about how to word it. It's not about like how you feel towards the streamers. You know, it's like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to say this without sounding like, I don't know, what is it? Virtue signaling, but this is just my opinion. I think if I were you, I would trust things less. You know, anything to do with money, I would trust less. Like, I would still watch the streamer, I would still support the streamer, but once it comes to like buying merch or anything money related, I would be a little bit more hesitant just because I would feel like, do I trust this fully or do I not, right? So I know that it's not my fault and it's definitely 1000% not yours. We were both kind of fucked over here. But the least I could do, because you guys are here for me to remind me that like, hey, you know, we're still here for you. We still support you, blah, blah, blah. The least I can do is I'm going to be here. And at least I don't know what I could do to kind of help you ease the hurt a little bit. But I'll sit here and I'll just sit here to hang out with you guys until maybe the hurts hurt less. Something like that. So I know that people are like, no, I still trust you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that you still trust me. But it's not about the trust in me. It's just your trust in general. You know, people that joined this community for whimsy and laughs got slapped in the face with the reality where there are some bad apples that see this as nothing but exploitation and money. So it sucks, but I'll be here to, well, just to hang out with you guys. So that's why I'm telling you guys, you don't have to spend any money. Just you guys hanging out. It's not about money. You know, like VTubing started as a passion thing. It really ain't about the money. Before the money and the analytics and the numbers and the growth, it started from passion and wanting to have someone to hang out with, someone to like resonate with. That is where.
Yeah, I get it. I think it's kind of ironic though that she has a subathon goal for merch right here. When we're having this discussion, like that, it is. It's not the most appropriate thing. I would stay away from merch in a while. And end of the day, I think I think that the problem is that you got fucked and the reviewer got fucked. You're not getting the money because Gunrun spent that money on something. He gambled it or whatever he did. I don't even know what he did. And your viewers are not getting the merch because it's not being created. So the only way viewers get it back is by talking to their bank and doing a chargeback. They have to speak to their bank and get a chargeback. That's the only way, because you clearly have this situation where there's obvious scams there. So you got to deal with your bank to get the chargeback. It's fine. It's not big an issue, but it's annoying. It's kind of annoying, but people will trust you. They do not trust you. They just don't overall trust maybe perhaps buying stuff from streamers anymore, because things that like this can't be there is a form of accountability that you have when you buy, or people like companies have when they sell stuff to you from a merchant store, like, or a store in itself. In many ways, streamers and content creator, when they have these kind of stores, they don't really have that kind of accountability on them. It's more of a reputation thing. So viewers will be less likely to purchase things directly for you. But I don't think this is a big thing. I don't think a lot of people will. They might be a little bit cautious, but you have like one good scenario and people will forget about it probably. But in the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. Overall, this sucks though. I think I'll end the video there. I think I was expecting more to talk about like something else, but if it's just merch for 20 minutes, I think we all can get it. Merch sucks. Merch is hard. Merch is challenging, and it's annoying whenever they don't get sent, and it's kind of weird for viewers. I think that viewers should know that merch can take the time, and sometimes they might not even sell. But you tell me down below what you think. Like the video if you enjoyed, and sub to the channel if you want to watch more. I'll see you guys around. Take care and have a good one. Peace.